Hello friends, today we're going to be talking about Cardano staking and what you need to look at before you stake your Cardano. Okay, so what is staking first of all? It is locking your crypto to receive rewards for contributing to the security and operation of the blockchain. There are two ways on Cardano holders can earn rewards. So one will be by delegating their stake to a stake pool run by somebody else, or by running their own stake pool. So you as well can open a stake pool, or you just can put your Cardano into somebody's else pool. Okay, so delegate to a stake pool. Stake pools can be either public or private. A public stake pool is a Cardano network node with a public address that other users can delegate to and receive rewards. And private stake pools only deliver rewards to their owners. So let's say you have a lot of Cardano and you want to open a pool and you just want to put your Cardano there and receive all the rewards, and you don't have to share it with anybody. You can do so as well, or you can put it as public because you don't have too much Cardano, because as of today the limit in a stake pool and not saturated stake pool, we'll talk about in the next slides, but if it's you can stake up to 65 million Cardano. So over that, you already become saturated. So if you have 60 million Cardano, you don't need other people to stake it in your pool. You can just put your Cardano and have your own pool for that Cardano. And there are more than 900 pools to choose from. So we're going to be talking what you need to look at to choose the one that's best for you. Okay, so what do we need to look at? Desirability metric. So we want to make sure it's reliable. We want to look at the pool cost, at the profit margin, at level of saturation, and the pledge. And we're going to explain each one of them. So reliability, it measures the actual number of blocks produced compared to the number it was expected to produce. A reliable pools must be online 24/7 and 100% of the time ready to produce blocks. So the more reliable the pool, the more chances it's going to be receiving transactions to process and create more blocks, and by that will bring more contributions, more rewards for the people that stake. Okay, pool cost. This is a fixed amount of Cardano that the pool operator will get per epoch. An epoch is a 5-day period in which the blocks are created on the Cardano blockchain. So let's say you staked your Cardano today. You're not going to see the returns right away. I believe until you see your first return, it takes about 3 weeks. But after that, you're going to be receiving your rewards every 5 days. You will see it in your Cardano account. Number 3 is the profit margin. It's the margin that the pool operator will take as a payment for running the pool. Pool operators can change their cost and profit margin at any time. So each pool owner, they have to buy some equipment, they have to invest their Cardano, they have to pay for the electricity. So there is a minimum payment, and the pool owners, they can decide how much they want to be taken to cover their cost. So if their cost is very high, if they're living in a country where the electricity is high, the equipment very expensive, their cost might be higher, so that will be taken from your profit margin. Some people open the pool and live in a country that the electricity is very cheap, the equipment is cheap, so maybe the percentage they will be taking for themselves is going to be lower, which leave you more profit margin. Level of saturation. It's the amount of Cardano taken in the pool compared to the total supply. You don't want to delegate to saturated pools or close to saturation. So we're going to talk about this in the future in this presentation. So there's a pool, like I mentioned, you have 65 million, up to 65 million Cardano in one pool, and it might change in the future. By this, why is it good? Because they're pushing for decentralization. And Cardano, as of today, it's the most decentralized project in crypto. And this way they make it stay decentralized and continue being decentralized by limiting the amount of Cardano can be saturated in one area. So they wanted their pool owners all over the world. Anybody can start it and get people to delegate in their stake pool. Doesn't matter which country you are, which city you're from. So that's the cool part of that. And the pledge, number 5, it's the personal stake from the validator. So this is the amount of Cardano that the validator gonna invest. So when you open your own pool, you're gonna decide, okay, I have 50,000 Cardano, or I'm gonna put 1 million Cardano. So the more their pledge, the more you know that they're more serious about, they're gonna do everything, that their stake pool will run 100% of the time, that they committed. And as well, pledged ADA earns an additional 30% in rewards, which is shared with all the delegators to the pool. So that's another thing you need to consider about the saturation, because the more Cardano staked in the pool, these 30% rewards gonna be distributed between all the ADA that in the pool. So from one side, the smaller the pool, the more you will get returned, because this 30% gonna be divided by the amount of Cardano in the pool. Okay, so important things that we need to pay attention to. You can divide your ADA and distribute it to different pools. So you don't have to choose one pool. Let's say you have 1,500 Cardano. So you can put 500 in one pool, 500 in another pool, and 500 in the third pool, and see which one operates the best, which one give you the best return, and maybe switch the rest into one pool, or just continue having them in 3 pools, in 5 pools, however you feel more comfortable. Do extra research on the stake pools you like. We're gonna talk about it a little bit more. Pool operators don't have access to any of the funds staked in their pool. This is very important to understand, that your Cardano is very safe, and the pool operator, they cannot take your Cardano. And we talking on this channel that you should have cold storage, which is Ledger or Trezor, I believe we use in Ledger. So you stake your Cardano and it's not going anywhere. It's staying on your key. As well, if you delegate from Daedalus or any other wallet, it never leaves your wallet. It stays on your wallet, and you just delegate to help the network run. So nobody have actually access to your Cardano. So very, very safe. None of the ADA staked by users ever leaves their wallet. That's what I just said. So your wallet, and it isn't locked or controlled in any way, which very important as well, because you delegate it, and suddenly right now, that second, you feel like you want to take your Cardano out for whatever reason. If you want to sell it, if you want to send it to a friend, whatever it is, you can just unstake it at any given time and send it away to wherever you feel you need to send it. So this is a huge, huge point to the way they did the staking. You don't need to lock it for any period of time. You just put it there, and when you need it, you can pull it out, and nobody have access to your Cardano. And the last one, the cost of delegating to a pool is about 288. So when you delegate to a pool, it will be a charge of 288 as of today. It might go up in the future or go lower, but this will be the cost, because it's still a transaction when you're delegating to a pool. Okay, so here you can use this link for Cardano calculator. And here we're gonna use this link where we can go and take a look at some pools and see which ones we should be looking at. Okay, so that link will take you to this page, and here you can choose your pool. So what are the things we're looking at? So here the name, you can take a look, you can always click on it, and you can go to the page of that pool. Most of them, they have an internet page, so you can go read a little bit about them, about their statement, about their mission, and see which one you connect the most, which one you like the goals of, and you want to be part of that pool. So that's one thing you can check. Here we can see return on ADA, and here it's going to show us how much return they got in the, I believe it's the last epoch. And here it's the lifetime since the pool was open. So I'm looking at this number because this can vary every week, and one week you will say return was 4%, one week you'll say it was 6%, but here you see the average of all the time that since the pool was open. So for me that number is more important because I know that my average yearly return will be 5.43. So I'm looking at that. Here we can see the saturation level. So let's say this pool is 79% saturated. So there is still room because as of right now, I believe it's 65 million until the pool is full. So you have still no problem to delegate to this stake pool. Luck, we can see there is lifetime luck. So how many transactions this pool was able to create, how many blocks they were given to create, and probably because they're 100% of the time they're operational, so their luck is pretty high, and they are getting to create a lot of blocks, which is awesome to see. That means it's fairly reliable. Here we can see that's how many blocks they are created. Here we can see the fees. So the fee is 1.5%, and the is the tax ratio plus fixed, but it's the fee, the 340 Cardano. This is every pool will charge you that amount, and that's the minimum fee that they have to be charging you. And some can charge a little bit more. You see this one charged 500. So this is taken out of the total rewards. So let's say if the stake pool receive 1,000 Cardano rewards, they will have to take 340 out of it. They will have to take it away. So you want to make sure that it's not too exaggerated, but most of them are 340, and that's the minimum every pool gonna take it. And the cost, this is the calculated cost of how much the owner of the pool is his expense and how much percentage he is taking from the rewards that the pool receiving. So this is how much they have to take. So again, it's gonna vary, depend on where is the pool, if the equipment was too expensive, or to run the equipment is expensive, or whatever it is takes to run a pool. So you can see somebody charge more, somebody charge less. So you wanna make sure and see who is charged whatever amount that you're comfortable with, and you wanna go with them. And pledge, this is what we talked, that how many Cardano the owner of the pool pledged, and they put it, and it's logged there. So you can see this person put 900,000 Cardano in the pool. So you can say, yes, it looks to me like they really committed to the pool, and they committed to success of the pool. So I will feel pretty comfortable because that's how much this person put in this pool. And you can see somebody put 400,000, 5 million, 8 million, 1 million. Somebody could just afford to put 100,000. I see less than that. It doesn't mean that they don't want their pool to succeed, it just means that's how much they were able to put. But if you see somebody put 100 Cardano, so I'll be questioning it a little bit, and I'll be digging more deeper. Who is running the pool? Why are they running it? What are their mission? Maybe just somebody that don't really have a lot of money to put in Cardano, but their mission is something you believe in, and you want to help them out to run the pool. So then you have to do your own consideration about that. So there's plenty of pool to choose, and you see that all the percentage, they're all variable, they're not the same. So again, I'll be looking at this number more than on this one, because this is the average since the pool was open. And you see they're fairly similar, and some of them you see 6%, which is pretty nice, but this is also can change at any point of time, as they can change their fee at any point of time. So you should be kind of paying attention to it once in a while and having a good idea what's going on with the pool. And if you feel not comfortable, you can withdraw it at any time and restake it in a different pool. Okay, so now we're gonna go to something very fun that we created, and by we I mean my wife created just for you, so you can enjoy. So we have here passive income from staking, we have trading calculator, we have find money to invest calculator, and money tracker. I'm gonna go through all of them, very cool things, and how you can use them. So here you can change from Cardano to Polkadot to Zilliqa to VeChain. And maybe in the future we're gonna add some more, but these are the ones we have right now. And here you can choose whatever it is you use. If it's franc, euro, yen, we're gonna go with the dollar. And let's say, for example, you have 100,000 Cardano, and the pool that you choose have 5.5%, or you can change it to, I don't know, let's say 5%, and we'll see, just a second, 5%, and current price of Cardano, let's say it's 7 cents, and our goal for our future, for our passive income, is $10,000, for example. So here it will give us a calculation. For us to reach $10,000, we need to have, what we need to have, just a second. So on 100,000 amount staked, we receiving 5% reward, which is our annually staking reward will be 5,000, and our monthly reward will be 417,000. And for us to receive this 10,000 a year, we should have the price of Cardano at least at $2. So right now, our price of Cardano is 70 cents. So we will not be able to see $10,000 a year. But when the price of Cardano will reach $2, then this 5,000 Cardano, what we're going to be receiving a year, going to equal to 10,000. So if we say our goal is 20,000, so the price of Cardano should be at least $4 for us to achieve 20,000, and if we have 100,000 of Cardano. But let's say if you have maybe 200,000 Cardano and you bought in early and you had the money, so now we just need the price of Cardano to reach $2 for us to be able to receive 20,000 return a year. And as the price going higher, your annual income going to be higher. So here we can see our price prediction, let's say for this year, is $3. So what's going to happen if the price is going to reach $3? So then for us to reach 20,000 at the price of $3, all we need to have is 133,000 Cardano. And we're going to receive 6,600 Cardano. So then we can reach 20,000. So if today the price of Cardano is $3 and you bought 133,000 Cardano, you'll be able to make 20,000 a year because you're going to be receiving 6,667 Cardano. Multiply by 3, we're going to get our 20,000. So here you can just have a good idea what can happen, how much you should have if the price, if today you're watching this video and the price right now is $3, so you want to check it out, you punch here $3, it will tell you how much you should buy so you can get this reward, so you can achieve your goal of annual income of 20,000. So that's just calculator for fun to play and to get an idea what can you achieve, where can the price go, because who knows, maybe in 5 years it will be $10 and then all you need is 40,000 Cardano to make 20,000 a year. And what if we have right now $10 price? Well, this doesn't change too much because this is just the price. So this will not change anything. But here, when we change and we want to make $50,000 a year passive income, all we need is $5 Cardano if we hold 200,000 Cardano. And this is only if you sell your staking rewards. You don't even need to touch your amount staked. You don't need to sell this. You just can sell whatever your rewards a year to make this much money if we're gonna reach to $5. And if you want to make $100,000, look how fun it is. So we need $10 Cardano, which I'm sure we're gonna see at some point. So that's awesome. If you buy now 200,000 Cardano, which is a lot of money because it's at 70 cents right now, but if you bought before, you can make this much money probably in the next 4 or 5 years, I believe. Well, yeah, and here below we have some staking trackers. So here you can put your coin name, you can put whatever wallet you use, so you keep track, you put just a pool name, you put the amount you stake, you put the percentage, and it show you what reward it be. Let's say you put some Zilliqa, so you don't want to forget, you have some wallet that you type, you put the pool name, and let's say you have 5,000 Zilliqa and you stake in at 10%, so it show you you're going to get reward of 500 GZIL or whatever it is you're receiving from staking Zilliqa. And yeah, this is just a nice place to track your pools, because again, you can stake your Cardano in 3-4 different pools, so you can keep a nice track of them. Now we have the trading maximum to invest with stop loss. So this calculator gonna help you to know how to put your stop loss properly. If you, let's say your account is $10,000, you don't want to jeopardize more than 3% of your total money available, preferably 2%, but if you want to go all out, 3% is the maximum. So it will calculate here how much you're willing to lose. And here you can put, because whenever you go and you put stop loss on every chart, there's a different place where we should be putting stop loss, depend where we know our support, and we want to put it a little bit below our support. So let's say below our support, to get there, we need to put our stop loss at 13%. So for us to know how much is it 13%, because I don't want to lose more than $300, so you know maximum you can invest, and this is without leverage, you can invest $2,308, and then if it's going to reach your stop loss at 13%, you're going to lose only $300, which is 3% of your available money. So if you're not comfortable with 3%, you put 2%, which is going to bring us, you're willing to lose only $200 per deal. that you make, and that's the 13% will show you that this will be $200, and that's how much you can invest. So if you go by your analysis or you go by somebody else and somebody say, hey, I see there's a potential in this chart that you can make 30%, but you have to put in jeopardy 15%. So instead of you sit and calculate how much can you invest to not to lose more than $200, you just put here 15%, and it show you if you're going to invest $1,333, your 50% stop loss will equal to $200. So this is the maximum you should be investing. Okay, now let's go to this fun calculator that my wife made, and let's take a look at it. Okay, let me do it like this. Better. So, from a bad habit to a crypto success. That's just for fun. So here I put smoking, for example. If you guys smoke, if you drink coffee or whatever it is, and you spend $10, you can put here if you spend it once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, every work day, which is 5 days, some people 6 days, some 4 days, or you're doing it daily. So let's say you're buying coffee and you smoke. So you spend $10 a day. This will bring us to $3,650 spent a year, which brings in 10 years to $36,500. And look what you could have done with this $3,650. You could invest this in Cardano at a current price of 70 cents. And you predict that it will be at $3 in 1 year. So you could have bought with this money 5,200 Cardano. Your potential profit could be $15,600, which is 428% return on your investment. So if you stop drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes, or whatever your bad habit, if it's a bottle of Coke a day, if it's whatever you like, a donut, and you know it's something bad, and you know you're just throwing money to the air, you don't want to do it, because that's how much money you could have been making. With this $3,650, you're able to make $15,600 just in 1 year with our beautiful Cardano. But what if it would go to $5? Oh boy, you're missing out. You could have had $26,000, 700% return on your investment that you throw into the garbage. So use this calculator. It's an awesome thing just to get an idea how much money you spend on things that you don't need and how much return you could have if you just keep that money and invest in crypto. And the last one is a money tracker. This is something me and my wife, we use, and we want to share it with you. And here, just for example, I put some numbers. If you make 2,000 and your spouse make 2,000 and your property income bring you $300, you made 4,300 a month. So it will calculate it. If you have another income, it will calculate it for you. And then you can put here how much you spend on your mortgage, property taxes, insurance, condo fees, whatever it is. You just punch it in here. If you have car loan for one car, second car, for fuel, whatever it is you want. If you have life insurance, disability, you put your phone, your groceries, all your expenses. And yes, we have also this bad area for restaurants, which you should not be spending more than this amount a month. If you want to have more money for investment for your future, and your future you gonna be very grateful. If you spend here on beer and on wine this much money, so here you have a lot of other things that you can change, you can add, you can take them out. So it's showing us that after all our expenses, so all our monthly expenses is 3,180. So out of 4,800 that we made, we spent 3,180, and we have left $1,620. for our investment in our future. So whatever amount money you make, and this will help you to see where you throw in the money, because money like to be counted, calculated, be on the paper so you can see where your money goes. This is really going to help you. If you keep track of your money, you will know where to cut some losses, where to trim the fat. You will see where the bad habits that you spend your money, and then you can start cutting it there. Because until you know where your money goes, it will continue going away, and a small leak in the boat can sink the boat. So don't sink your boat. Pay attention to where your money goes. Make sure you never spend more that you make. And I'm saying it because me and my wife, we've been working most of our lives, 2 jobs, and sometimes even 3. We had these times of life as well, but we always made sure that we're making more than we spend. And we always trying to save and invest, whatever it is. At the beginning for us, it was real estate, then it was stock market. Now it's real estate, stock market, and cryptocurrency. And I don't know what else will be coming in the future, but we always make sure that we spend less than what we make, so then we always have some money left over to invest. Okay, that will be all for today. I hope this calculator will be helpful for you. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're gonna see you in the next video. Have a good day.